Hello, Reilly, and welcome to the Conspire Away Bitches podcast.
Hi, how are you?
Doing good. How are you doing after you got evicted? I mean, tell me your thoughts.
Oh man, it's a tough feeling. I'm definitely super sad. I'm very competitive, especially with myself. So I didn't want to leave week 2. I feel like it's an unfinished story, but I'm so happy for the experience. I couldn't be more grateful.
So you were right there as HOH this past week. You had already kind of, the alliances were out in the open. You knew that Felicia was on the opposing side and you could have taken the shot. Why
I know.
didn't you?
Because I made a promise. I'm a woman of my word, and I told her I'd protect her. I asked a lot of her to sit up there as a pawn. That's a terrifying thing for her and anyone in the game. So I really meant it when I said I would protect her in Surrey. So I could have done it, but I chose to keep my word.
So speaking of Surrey, she came in as the extra house guest.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all knew that she was coming from Survivor, but did the house guests ever talk about, why was like, what makes her so special? Why did they bring her in? Cause I feel like she just kind of came in and y'all were like, okay. Like, did y'all ever talk about the magnitude of having her in the house?
Honestly, none of us were expecting to see Suri. When she was standing there, I was like, oh, wow, she's going to announce a new competition. I didn't know she was
Did
going to
you
be out.
did you know who she was though?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because I watched Survivor. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm starstruck.
So,
but
okay, because my thing is how did y'all not realize that y'all were working with such a strategic mastermind and y'all didn't clock it?
I know, I know. I mean, she definitely told us, she was like, I don't know a lot about Big Brother. I'm in the same boat as all of you. But I also know that she is really strategic just from watching her. So that was it was a no-brainer to work with Sari from the beginning.
So speaking of Surrey, and so going on to Surrey and Jared, looking back, did you have any suspicions about the mother-son dynamic there?
That blew my mind. I can't even believe it. I don't know how I didn't catch on. It's so funny. I was talking to Jared a bunch about how I feel like, oh man, Mama Serena and Mama Felicia, I feel like there are mothers. Like, I feel like I'm their kid. And he's like, yeah, me too. They totally are. Oh, they're killing it. If they can keep
Riley,
it up.
I literally have, I was about to roll clips of you literally clocking them. You were so close.
Oh,
I have you said that you were talking to Jared and you were like, I feel like they're my mom. And Jared was like, yeah, me too.
I know.
You were on the cusp.
Oh, I was so close. I was so close. But honestly, I don't think I ever would have figured it out unless he told me. I really don't. They're killing it. She's got one side of the house. He has the other. If they can keep it up, keep up the act, they're gonna go so far. I'm so proud of them.
So now, do you think that now that the twist has been revealed to you, do you think that your alliance is going to clock this, or do you think that they're just going to ride under the radar for the rest of the season?
I don't know. Jared is really close with Blue. So maybe he might tell her eventually. But I also think that, man, they're doing a really good job, and I know that that would really, really mess things up if they revealed that to people. So they might keep their lips zipped, I think.
And one last question. We didn't have a lot of time today, but before you go, I want to be the person to show you this absolutely iconic video that you might have already seen, but it's of you and Felicia. Do you remember this moment?
Oh, I can't hear it.
Oh man, you're okay. As soon as you get out in the real world, ask somebody to show you the today clip. They'll know, and they'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Do you remember when you're out in the backyard? And I don't even know I can't even remember what the context was, but it's been the funniest clip of like BB Twitter
What
so
was
far.
it? What were we talking about?
I can't remember, but Felicia goes today, and you jumped like it's just the funniest thing. I wish I need to up my technology so I could show you better. But man,
Oh my gosh. I'm not even surprised. Me and Felicia were like, oh, she's just the best. She was so light and funny and just made the house so much better. I absolutely adore her. That's hilarious. I'm gonna miss her.
So I don't know. You don't have any HOH spoilers of what of what has happened, like who won the latest HOH, right?
No.
Okay, I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you, so I won't. But
Okay.
very exciting.
Okay.
Who do you think is going to win this season?
I am hoping that Jag or Matt wins the season. Or even Blue. I would be really happy with Blue too. But Jag was obviously my day one. Matt, I've grown extremely close to, and Blue is just awesome. So any one of them, I would be super happy to see win.
That's awesome. And you had a great time in the house?
I did. I had a great time. I would do it again in a heartbeat. I am so sad to be leaving.
Oh, well, we're sad to see you go, but thank you so much for providing us with incredible, Twitter viral videos.
Yeah.
And just being a great light in the house. So
thank you.
Bye. Have a great time.
Bye, Catherine.
Thank you, Catherine.
Thank you. How do I stop this recording? Oh, I found it.